boys and girls. It's time for a story for today. Find a nice cozy spot to sit at, and let's click our listening ears and put our spy glasses on, see if we see any sight words in our book. I'll give you a second to find a really cozy spot. If you want, you can have a snack while you're home. Maybe some fruit. You guys ready? Okay. Today we're going to read Giraffes Can't Dance. Are you ready? Let's see. Gerald was a tall giraffe whose neck was long and slim, but his knees were awfully crooked and his legs were rather thin. He was very good at standing still and munching shoots off the trees. But when he tried to run, he buckled on his knees. Now every year in Africa, they hold the jungle dance, where every single animal turns up to skip and prance around. And this year, when the day arrived, poor Gerald felt so sad because when it came to dancing, he was really, really bad. The warthogs started waltzing around and the rhinos were rock and rolling. The lions danced the tango that was elegant and bold. The chimps all dipped and cha-chaed with a very Latin feel, and 8 baboons then teamed up for a splendid Scottish reel. All the animals are dancing. Gerald swallowed as he walked toward the floor, but the lions saw him coming, and they soon began to roar. Look at clumsy Gerald, the animals all said. Giraffes can't dance, you silly giraffe. Gerald felt so sad. He froze. He was rooted right on the spot. The right thought, I'm not good at dancing. I feel like such a klutz. So he crept off the dance floor and he started walking home. He never felt so sad before. So sad and so alone. Aw, poor Gerald. Then he found a little clearing and he looked up at the night sky. The moon can be so beautiful, he whispered. Excuse me, coughed a cricket, who'd seen Gerald earlier on. But sometimes when you're different, you just need a different song. I think the cricket is giving Gerald some really good advice. Listen to the swaying grass and listen to the trees. To meet the sweetest music, it's those branches in the breeze. So imagine that the lovely moon is playing just for you. Everything makes music if you really want it to. Let's see. With that, the cricket smiled and picked up his violin, and then Gerald felt his body do the most amazing things. His hooves started to shuffle, making circles on the ground. His neck was gently swaying, and his tail was swishing around. What is Gerald doing, guys? He's dancing. He threw his legs out sideways, and he swung them everywhere. Then he did a backward somersault and leapt up in the air. Gerald felt so wonderful. His mouth was open wide. I'm dancing. Yes, I'm dancing, Gerald cried. Is he happy? Yes. Then one by one, each animal who'd been there at the dance started to arrive, while Gerald boogied on and watched him quite entranced. They shouted, "It's a miracle! We must be in a dream! Gerald's the best dancer that we've ever seen." He surprised all the animals, right? How did you learn to dance like that? Please, Gerald, please tell us how. But Gerald simply twirled around and finished his dance with a bow. Then he raised his head and looked up at the moon and stars above. "We all can dance," he said, "when we find music that we love." The end. Good job. That was a really nice story. I really enjoyed this book. So it's important to know that sometimes we're different, and that's okay. You might not like to dance the music that I like to dance to, and that's okay, because I like to dance, but just maybe not that song. And that's okay, right? We gotta love it, and we gotta embrace our differences. It's okay if you like different music than I. It's okay if you dance different than I. I wish I could do that split or the somersault. I can't do that. I can only shake it, right? So let's be like Gerald. Enjoy what we like to do, because it's okay that we're different. See you later, guys.